Oh shit, here we are. It's Wednesday. I have two nerds with me today. Not just one, but two. I might have three, apparently, because Goob might invade us too.
Oh?
Well, Goob actually started reading my book, so, I mean...
Yeah. Well, technically, also, there might be technically three already, because dipshit's still in the background.
Well...
What?
Micah hasn't
What?
read my stuff yet, though.
Yeah, well, he still, is in the background, so you might hear him occasionally.
That's true.
Oh, fuck.
So,
Oh,
I've been writing for the past hour and a half. I'm several paragraphs further than I was on the Panic story, so that's nice. But at least getting something done. So, what do you boys want to bullshit about today? Or ask questions, or do whatever? Bacon never knows what to talk about.
Of course he doesn't. The last time I was there, we were talking about your fucking system.
About the dice system? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I was focusing pretty heavily on Panic right now, just because I was hitting a block for so fucking long that it was pain in the ass to go back and start writing again. And I finally went back and started writing again. So, yeah. Currently, I'm waiting for Goob to actually read and finish it, because she was interested in doing work for it, like actual, character designs and stuff like that. But she has to sit down and read it first. That's usually the problem. Well, let's see here. What did I have? When you can go over some more Soulblade details, and I can bounce ideas off you two. If Goop shows up and starts asking actual questions and harassing me about other things, then, I'll move out of that. But in the meantime, Bacon, what do you know about my dice engine? I'm pretty sure I ran it past you before previously.
Yeah. Right now I'm reading your book.
Oh, well, that's a good start.
Yeah.
Well, in the meantime, Corey, let's
Yes,
let's do some class details. Or do you want to work on races? Because I know you and I still have to bounce off ideas on how to build the magic system and spell ideas and stuff like that. I don't think I want to get into that right now. That might take us a little while.
that's gonna take a bit, yes.
So, before we went over races and classes and stuff like that. Camera?
Yeah.
What are you doing? There we go.
Spasming.
Yeah, apparently, because I went completely out of focus for no reason, and I couldn't figure out why. So, races. We had the standard race, and then the sub-races that we were going over, and then you were being racist against the urban elves.
I was not. That's a damn lie. You can't.
I mean,
prove
he
it.
has
And I
every right
quote,
to be racist.
and I quote, race traitors
that
against
is
the urban elves.
that is unverifiable. You cannot.
I have
prove
it
that.
saved. I can
No.
bring up the clip, Corey.
No.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's on the internet. It's there. It's proof.
It's a lie. That was
It's
some
not
other
a
guy.
lie.
It was some other guy. It was Bacon.
I don't fucking believe it. I'm pretty
It
sure
was
it's you.
Bacon.
Lex
No, it
is
was
sending Steve from Minecraft to my chat. Okay. Well, the races that I have set up for the D20 engine, we obviously have humans, elves, dwarves, soul, which are the light races, Dave, which are the devil races, minor, tribal, elemental, beast folk, fey folk, and legend. So, humans, we have just the purebloods and the half-bloods. That's it. I don't think there's anything we could possibly add to human races to make it more diverse, because that's about as diverse as you can get. Elvens, we have the elven races. We have forest elves, obviously. The urban elves, which are quote-unquote high elves, just elves who grew up in an urban environment rather than a forested environment. And then we have the dark elves. What?
And then you say you didn't want to do, and then you say you didn't want to do actual high elves because
because they're dicks.
Well, I mean, yeah, but
Wait, I have an idea.
Name a series where people actually like the high elves.
They're high elves, but they're actually only high all the time. That's why they're called high elves.
all right, you can go sit in the corner now.
Go sit in the fucking corner. You don't deserve this. Go sit in the fucking corner. Those are just forest elves. Let's be honest here.
Those are just forest elves. That they are always high. How do you think they want to protect the forest? That's where all the weed is.
He's not wrong. And then, of course, we have the dark elves.
For this forest, reason he doesn't want you to enter is this 60-acre plot of pot plants.
Yes.
That sounds like something we would have as a D&D subplot. 10 out of 10, I'm adding that as a D&D subplot later on. That's going to happen.
Why did the elves plant so much of this? There's too much.
Didn't you plant so much of this?
And then that's when
You need more.
And that's when the chaotic neutral character sets the entire thing on fire.
D&D version of Without a Paddle.
So, we had something similar to that, only it was... Weston was running a city campaign, we were all level 0. And our mentor was a reincarnated pile of bones, and he just called himself Bones. But he was a god-level sorcerer. So, in order to get us out of a really bad situation, he showed up and filled the entire city. This is a city the size of Milwaukee, if not bigger, with pot smoke out of one, like, incense cistern. Like the ones that they have in churches that the incense just kind of dangles out of. He went through an entire city with that and filled it with pot smoke. Got the entire city high. And the whole fucking city was on high alert for several weeks afterwards. For obvious reasons.
High alert.
A. But moving on. Dwarves, we have the mountain dwarves, the desert dwarves, and the dwerger, which are just the deep dwarves.
So even dwarvier dwarves.
Yeah. The dwarves that hate dwarves. Damn dwarves, they ruined dwarves.
Damn dwarves, they ruined dwarves.
They're just dark dwarves, they're evil dwarves or whatever. Doesn't really matter. So the soul races, we obviously have the angelic, which are just your half angel or angel descendant races. And then the light touch.
In my ear.
What?
No, I'm talking to Micah.
Oh. But we have angelic and then we have the light touch, which are just the blessed by angels.
Neat.
Don't say it, Corey. I know you want to.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Fine,
just
say it.
Point on this doll.
Say it. Point on this doll where the angel touched you.
What? Listen.
And then the opposite of that, we have the demonic, which are the half-demons, or demon descendants. The tainted, which are the dark-touched. Show on the doll where the demon touched you. And then the Shadowborn, which are just, you know...
Only angels can touch
the
me.
Shadowfell race humans, in a sense. They're the Shadowkai from Dungeons & Dragons, obviously. But this is just my equivalent of. Minor races, we have halflings and gnomes. So, the two short races. I can't think of anyone else. Were they I don't know. That's a good question. Corey, are you reading my chat? Please tell me you're reading my chat.
I'm looking at it. I have it set up right now.
How do you want to answer that one?
It's all in whatever you want to believe, but the answer
Whatever
is
you
most
want to believe.
definitely yes.
The answer is most definitely yes. That's weird. Halflings and gnomes are the minor races. Tribal races. Can you think of anything besides goblins and orcs?
Unless you want me to, really think about it and like take a while.
I just mean off the top of your heads. Can you think of anything, Bacon?
No.
Not one I can think of.
All right.
Kobolds was put up there.
Kobolds I don't have on here. Yeah, I don't have kobolds on here. That's definitely one we didn't think about initially.
Well, I mean, I was never going to say anything because we kind of have the dragon thing already in a subcat plot.
Kobolds are just micro. They're just micro dragons.
Yeah, they're just tiny dragons, fun-sized dragons. Dragons you can.
I'll put
carry
kobold
around in
under
your backpack.
tribals. Maybe that'd be interesting to do. Elemental races, we only need the 5 really: the Ignis, the Aquis, the Stormel, the Tyrannic, and the Tempest. The fire, water, lightning, earth, and wind elemental half races.
Micah just said, "Who doesn't want a puntable dragon?"
Who doesn't want a puntable dragon? Isn't that just Tom's campaign?
Yes.
And then we all died to Cthulhu?
Yes, because Tom
I
realized I wasn't having actual fun playing the goddamn pure healer.
Yeah. No one likes playing the healer. That's why we never have one.
Well,
And then we wonder why our teammates die.
Because we're all retarded.
That's true.
I wouldn't mind playing the healer. It's just I was playing a straight up pure healer, and
You were a cinnamon roll healer, and that's just no fun to play.
I was sitting there trying to be the best person I could, and I kept getting wrecked because reasons.
Because reasons. The first time was my fault, and I'm not gonna lie, it was 100% my fault. I'm sorry I took Blood Frenzy as a flaw. So
Did you see what I sent to the other Discord, by the way?
I have it up, but I don't have it on my screen. What's going on here? What is this? Is that a cat? It's a cat. What is that cat doing? What is this cat doing? Alright, hold on. Hold the fucking hell on here. Alright, I'm throwing this up on my main monitor. What is this? What the fuck is this? I've seen some dumb cats in my time. But what am I looking at?
Some fucking shit. I don't know, Mike.
I love it. 10 out of fucking 10. I love it.
Sitting there watching it.
I don't know. Oh, God. Let me bring back that right there. Ugh, we're always looking at cat memes. That's always the point. Fuck is all what? The background stuff here? Yeah, this is where I have all of my races and stuff. I have everything I'm doing in Microsoft, or not Microsoft, the Google Drive. I have a ton of details, and it's all text, because it's a D&D engine, and it's a lot of numbers. A lot of numbers. So yeah, there's a lot there. Back to races. Beast Folk. Current Beast Folk I have are the anthropomorphic races, obviously. The half werefolk and stuff like that. Wolves, foxes, bears, boars, tigers, birds, and sharks. Or anything you guys can think of that would be interesting.
Cryptids.
They kind of are already. So beast folk races are like werewolves. Only they have control over it. They're not furries. God damn it.
They're not
Alexa,
furries.
stop it.
They're
Stop
not
it.
furries. Wait, isn't that just any type of beast folk? Aren't they all technically furries?
I don't really need to add, like, any more cats. We already have tiger folk.
We need more cats.
Lion folk.
We
Panther
need
folk.
more cats.
Fine, I'll just change it to fucking... I'll change it to feline, and you can pick which one, because it doesn't really matter.
But what
There.
about the dogs?
Happy now?
What about the people who like dogs? What's up the dog?
You get werewolf. You get
They want
wolf.
to be a werewolf.
You get a bork. What do you want to be, Corey? Do you want to be a fucking corgi? Please tell me you want to be a were-corgi. That would make my goddamn day.
Who doesn't?
That'd be exciting, actually. Could be a little shit back to the rest of the party.
The only aquatic race I have on here for the beast folk is the were-sharks, basically.
We're octopus.
That's
I
just
knew
Davy
that.
Jones.
That's just Davy Jones.
Yeah, that's just Davy Jones. Let's be honest.
Where's starfish?
No. Stop it.
Come on. What?
Stop it.
All right. I'll be a little bit more responsible.
I don't know. She's saying snake.
Is there a snake variation on there?
Ganaga?
I have Nagaji on here, which are your, half snake in the bottom, and then, humanoid upper body.
No starfish.
I don't need starfish. No, Corey. Just no.
Wait, what is this?
What is what? What are you giggling about? I don't like it. I don't like whatever you're doing.
Oh god. Oh, I think Mike has sent it to the fucking other chat we're in, but I'm gonna send it to your main one.
I see it. Fire truck is all it says?
Yeah, read it.
What is this? Well, it's not wrong. He is not incorrect. That is definitely a fire truck.
It is a fire truck. Or more accurately, truck on fire.
I don't have anything to say about this.
Oh god.
Other than why. Why exactly?
Why are you asking why?
Because I need to know, okay?
Are you sure
I have
you
an
need
inquisitive
to know?
mind and I need to know why. Just why.
Burnt.
Yeah, it's definitely fucking burnt. I don't know. I'll add Snake to the list. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it work. Since we already have Under the Fey Folk, we have Mermaids, Ents, Nymph, Nagaji, and Catfolk. So...
But do you have nymphos?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
No, that's just every fucking bard we have in a campaign.
Let's say that's just the
True.
bard.
That's just the bard. Can confirm. Have played the Embodiment of Lust in a campaign. 10 out of 10. Best time ever.
10 out of 10. Probably would do again.
Suck a piece of shit. Fucking
Harpies?
Half-Life with your goddamn puzzles.
I might be able to get a harpy to work.
I mean, good idea.
I'll add it to the list. I'll have to figure out how we want it to work. And the last race I can think, or the last sub-race we have is legend types. And so far the only types we have there are dragonkin. So your literal bipedal humanoid dragons.
But can we be the Dragonborn?
That's
And I
what
don't
they
mean-
are.
No, not that Dragonborn. I mean,
You're,
like,
oh
in
no, you're not
wanna
Suzerain
do-
dying people off a mountain.
We need a
Come on.
donkey dragon hybrid.
Oh my god, no. Wait. Oh my god, yes. Add that to the list.
Should I add ogre under the tribal races?
Yes.
Yeah. Didn't think about that.
Apparently this is
How do you feel about troll?
trolls. Trolls are a little bit too monstrous for my
Yeah,
thoughts.
For your thoughts.
Trolls are just monsters, flat out. That's how they work. They're trolls.
That's racist. Now
It is racist. Fuck them.
Oh god. Damn,
I would not fuck a troll.
I wouldn't either, but okay.
I thought your girlfriend said the same thing. Hey,
Oh, fucking funny.
I am funny. You're a dick too. So I added ogre under tribal races. Because at least ogres can be intelligent. Not really intelligent, but semi-intelligent. I don't want to add, like, a demigod race underneath the legend type. But that's the only one I can think of. Thank you,
God.
Wendell, for more fucking emails.
Need more emails.
I don't need more emails. I
You
need more subscribers. That's what I
You
need.
more emails. Nah, you need more emails.
Well, I mean, I'll get more emails if I get more subscribers.
You need more random emails from Home to Bundle.
I really don't, though. They send me enough. That's all I can really think of race-wise. What's going on now? Oh, she's talking about the engine for the Power Ranger stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, she's going through it currently, and it's a blast because I've gone through it myself and I've thought about the stupid shit you guys can put up.
Something like that. So part of the entire racial thing is, with this engine, you don't have like feats or anything like that. You don't have to worry about them. So you have skills and abilities that you gain from your race and from your class, and that's it. There's no extra stuff to follow along. Any additional abilities come from either being spells or stuff you gain from equipment, things like that. It's as streamlined as you could possibly get. So with your race, you get a skill and a trait. A skill is something that you innately do, and a trait is something that your race has. So with pure-blooded humans, they gain the skill adaptive. So they add half of their level to any skill check 5 times a day. Just permanently. That's just what they can do. And their trait is they have an additional trained skill of their choice and one additional language of their choice. So, straightforward as you can get. All of the races, other than the ones we just added, I have skills on, but a lot of them I don't have a trait for. And I gotta figure out traits for a lot of them. One of the hardest ones that I was able to... that I've been mulling over is... what do I give urban elves? So they already have a skill that I've named Science and Stone, so they get a +1 a level per day to a knowledge or street smarts check. Once a day.
You can give them a trait called Race Trader.
God damn it, stop.
Never!
I'm gonna punch him in the dick.
Do it.
I'm gonna punch him in the dick.
Listen, it's gonna continue now. I made it as an
I'm sure
offhand
it is.
joke, and it got a big enough reaction where it's going to continue.
I'm sure it is. You're still a mangy cunt.
Do not deny this.
So with the class system, I have one set up like it's very based heavily off of Fire Emblem's system. Only instead of using an item to advance classes, you just advance classes as you have, ability to do so. So you have 4 classes to start off with, Bacon.
Oh,
Just 4. And when you hit level 5, you can pick between 16 classes based on what you started with. So each class has 4 innately that they can go into just from being that basic class, and then an additional 3 from each of the other classes that they can become. So the 4 base classes I have are Scrapper, Academic, Cutpurse, and Priest. And those are your 4 base classes. So if you start out as a Scrapper, you can become one of the 4 Scrapper classes: Fighter, Monk, Barbarian, or Knight. But you can also become one of several other classes from the other tiers. So you can also become an Academic's Spell Sword. Or you can become a Pirate from a Cutpurse. Or you can become a Holy Knight from the Priest side. And all of them have their subclass sets that way.
Okay.
Some of them are obviously going to be very specific to the ones that you got. So the only class that can become a Barbarian is a Scrapper. The only one that can become a straight-up Sorcerer is an Academic. The only one that can become a Ninja or a Rogue is a Cutpurse. And the only one who can become a Cleric is a Priest. And that just makes sense that way. Let's see. Here. And then, of course, from each of those classes, it gets pretty absurd because it then doubles into up to 32 different classes to choose from once you hit level 10.
Oh.
And each one of those classes is a possibility based on what you became. And you just go further down the line, and you gain abilities and skills and stuff like that. So every class has stat buffs and skills.
Okay.
And that's it. You don't gain like new abilities or anything like that. Beyond what you gain is your skill and your stat buffs. It's very fast, it's very straightforward. It's not like you need a million fucking skills and numbers and stuff like that to crunch. It's straightforward. So, a Scrapper, if you become a Fighter, you gain an ability called Battle Cry. And then if you advance again into a Warrior, or not a Warrior, a Survivalist, because I haven't finished Warrior yet. I don't know what I'm going to give him for a skill. So one of the Fighter subclasses is called a Survivalist. So you gain buffs to your Dexterity and your Constitution, and you gain Health Regen. 1 HP a round per level. So your level, every round, that's how much health you're getting back. It's kind of ridiculous. And then once you hit level 20, which is normally D&D's cap, we have epic level tiers. These ones you just go straight across. You don't get a choice. You just advance into an epic tier of what you just were. And the epic tier for a survivalist is called a War Walker. You get a +8 to your strength, your dexterity, and your constitution, and you gain a finisher skill, which is what you gain for being an epic. The finisher skill for the War Walker is called Undying. Unless you take your full con score below 0, you heal back to 1 HP and regain consciousness on your next turn. Yeah. They are very, very fucking hard to kill. What is going on? I just keep getting message pop-ups.
You asking questions?
I'm gonna have to read over the thing, and I'll probably have time here very shortly. Doesn't look like Goob felt like showing up. She's probably watching, but didn't feel like showing up. But that's a basic rundown of how races and classes work in the Dice Engine. But I'm going to shut it down for today at least. Thanks for anybody who's still watching, and I will be back again tomorrow. We'll probably be streaming stupid stuff later today. That's 100% probably going to happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will see you all tomorrow otherwise.
Hi, people.
Bye.